Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we are back again for some more ill-advised picks of the week. 11. We're going through pretty far. We went 9-5 last week, and that put us at, what is it, 89-60 on the season. We are not doing great, but we're not doing terrible. There's some really weird games this year, like the Bills losing. Uh, the Jets never know when they might want to win a game. Like it's just really weird. It's really weird. Um, I guess speaking of the Jets, we are kicking it off tonight with the Jets and the Patriots. The Jets have done a little bit of stunning upsets here as of late, but I'm not going to keep that train rolling. I think the Patriots have a pretty good defense. I think they'll be all right. Patriots beat the Jets. Another overseas game for the Commanders and the Dolphins. Dolphins coming off a big win against the Bills. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. The Commanders are not great. This could be an interesting game. I think when it's all said and done, the Commanders come out ahead of the Dolphins. And then to the regular noon games, we got the Packers and the Giants. The Packers have been kind of finding some ways to lose. I'm not sure they'll be able to do that. The Giants did get rid of the head coach, brought in, nobody yet. Sometimes that fires a team up a little bit. Jameis Winston said he's going to go out there and just throw the ball as far as he can. I still think the Packers do win this game. Packers beat the Giants. Texans and the Titans. The Texans, I guess. Panthers and the Falcons. See, the Panthers are up and down. They keep losing games that are winnable and winning games that are losable. And the last time they played the Falcons, they shut them out. I don't think they're going to shut the Falcons out this time. The Falcons beat the Panthers, maybe. Sure, why not? The Falcons beat the Panthers. You never know. They shut them out. They scored 30, but they just scored 7 last. Who the fuck are the Panthers? Bears Vikings. I think the Vikings are trying to make a little bit of a turnaround here. I think the Bears are going to be kind of a questionable team for them to beat, but I do think I think the Bears are kind of on a roll. The Vikings aren't. I think the Vikings beat the Bears in a turnaround game here. Chargers and the Jaguars. We're going to take the Chargers to win that game. Yeah, we think the Chargers can beat the Jaguars there. Buccaneers and the Bills. I think the Buccaneers dropped one that was kind of winnable last week. I'm not entirely sure how that looks for them this week. The Bills definitely need to reassert some dominance. I think this is a winnable game for the Bills. I do like the fight of the Buccaneers, but I don't think the defense has the power to stop the Bills. Bills beat the Buccaneers. And then we got the Steelers and the Bengals. I know the Bengals ain't got no defense, but them boys, all they got to do is just wrap some arms, grab some toes, make some tackles, hell, even take a penalty over a touchdown. You know what I mean? Bengals beat the Steelers. Fuck the Steelers. 49ers and the Cardinals kicking off the afternoon games. I guess that's probably not really afternoon. Well, no, it's in Arizona. I guess that's still not really afternoon, though, is it? Anyway, uh, 49ers beat the Cardinals, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll say we'll go with that. The 49ers taking on the Cardinals. 49ers win this game. Seahawks and the Rams. Both teams have been winning games. Both teams have been doing fairly well. I'm not mad at either of them, to be honest. It's not too far to travel. I think both teams will probably do well. I wonder if the firepower of the Rams is just a little too much. I think it is. I think the Rams beat the Seahawks. And then we got the Chiefs and the Broncos. The Broncos have been on a roll. The Chiefs have not. Broncos don't really beat the Chiefs all too often. I think the Chiefs will still do all right. I think the Chiefs beat the Broncos even though it's at home. I still like the Broncos to do well, but I think they drop this game. I mean, I don't like the Broncos, but like, you know what I mean. I've been to their stadium, Mile High. It's actually pretty cool. They got some like awesome horses and like some statues and shit around the outside, like, you know, faceplates and, you know, iconic players and stuff. And like, you know, Denver was pretty cool. But you know. And then Ravens and the Browns. This is a good game for the Ravens to show out a little bit. Ooh. And kind of get their game right. I think this is a good game for the Ravens. Browns still have a strong defense, so, you know, it'll be a little bit of a test, but, you know, it'll let them go out there and get some things done. I think the Ravens beat the Browns. And then Sunday Night Football. Ooh, it's a good one too. Lions and the Eagles. I think that'll be a pretty good game to watch. I think there'll be a lot happening. Depending on who shows up on defense, will probably determine the victor of this game, but maybe even not. Like, they're just gonna go out there and they're gonna burn the house down both sides. I like this game. I think the Lions. I think the Lions beat the Eagles. I think this is our NFC matchup to see who goes to the Super Bowl, though. I really do. I guess you could throw the Rams and the Seahawks in that mix, but I think those are it. And then Monday Night Football, Cowboys and the Raiders. Cowboys have kind of arsenaled up a little bit. I think they're going to do well. I think the Raiders is a good time for them to get their scheme together, get their new players in there running around a little bit, get the Cowboy on. The Cowboy used to be a linebacker again, and I think the Cowboys beat the Raiders. I think they have a little bit of fun in Vegas. So let me know how your teams are doing, how your picks are going, and don't forget to smile.